views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
The doctor is in. Welcome to the Psychic Love Doctor with host Deborah Leigh. Deborah has been practicing, teaching, and perfecting the personal prophecy card reading method for 20 plus years. This life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. This inspiring show will help you never feel helpless in life or love ever again. Now here's your host, Deborah Leigh.
Hello, hello. Deborah here with my co-host, Intuitive Daryl. Welcome to the Psychic Love Doctor Show, and oh, do we have a show for you today.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We're calling the next 2-3 shows, maybe 4, I can't remember how many calendar days we have ahead for this, but it's called Christmas Wishes and New Year's Dreams. During this promotion, anybody who calls in to make either a comment or to get a reading during the show is going to be able to enter a special drawing. And what the prize is going to be, which will be awarded on New Year's Eve, is going to be 12, count them, 12 1-hour either telephone sessions or in my office sessions that would be one a month for a whole year. And the retail value of that is just under $500. So it's quite a nice gift.
Yes.
And that will be won by someone, and every time you call in, you'll be re-entered. But you will need to email me, which will give you information as we go along. So today, Daryl, we've been doing some research.
Yes, we have.
And it was pretty interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of really cool how that all worked out.
Well, first we found out in doing our research concerning statistics about relationships and Christmas is that Christmas is a really volatile time when it comes to relationships. Mm-hmm. We were also quite surprised to find that Facebook's data science department, got all that right, they actually did a study from, I think it was 2010 and 2011, and they found out that using people's profiles, they found that there were specific times during the year which are big breakup periods.
There's seven specific ones.
Do you remember?
Yes.
All right.
The first one was Valentine's Day.
Which seems pretty typical if you think about it. Like a very normal time for a breakup because it's a love holiday.
Yeah, it is.
And if you're not really in love, this would seem like a good time to bail.
Somebody didn't meet up to the expectations of what you wanted for Valentine's Day.
Right. And what they were saying is they found that talking to different experts who are psychiatrists and psychologists, they found that, yes, Valentine's Day is a high-stress holiday. There's excessive pressure to put forth that love in a material way. Yeah. Rings, expensive jewelry, other type of, goods that say, "Oh, I adore you." And then also it can be a time of a planned breakup,
right? Which
seems kind of sinister if you think about it. That the guy you're dating or woman
or supposedly in love with wants to dump you on that day.
Or just before.
Yeah.
Then another one, which seems pretty typical too, is spring break. That's a high time for breakups because you break up, you can go party.
It's like spring cleaning.
Yeah. Get rid of the old and go have some fun.
Get rid of the winter clothes, put the bikini on.
And that was also about summer break.
Yes.
That people wear less clothes. Now, I just personally don't see the correlation here, but by wearing less clothes, people are feeling their libido a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And the
one that really surprised me on that list was April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I mean, think of it. Somebody can say, "I adore you. I might have to marry you." Oh, April Fools!
Oh, by the way, I'm thumping you.
Oh, yeah, that one is a surprising one. I can't.
Yeah, that one blew me away when I seen that one.
No, the one that really got me is Mondays. They also found that it's a peak breakup time is Mondays. They said you've had fun all weekend, you've partied, you've been swilling liquor, staying up till all hours, and Monday morning dawns, and you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna.
I gotta go to work. What's she doing still at my... get her out of here.
Yeah. I'm done. Bye. That one is really amazing.
Freaked me out, too.
Getting in keeping with our Christmas wishes and New Year's dreams,
Mm-hmm.
the 2 weeks before Christmas is like the pinnacle when it comes to breakups. That shocked me.
Yes, it did.
But there's a lot of factors that come into play concerning the holidays this time of year. First of all, that the gift giving part. If you're not that keen on the person you've been dating, you're going to be expected, and what they said is, in general, $100 or just under $100 is what's expected as a gift when you're dating someone. Every year, it's supposed to go up by $20. Now, I don't know who sets up these rules.
I don't know either, not us.
But then also there's the drinking habits when you bring your families together, or even just the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
He might be a drunk. She might be too loose when she drinks. She's a tabletop dancer and all that. It just doesn't really make for a real festive time if your relatives are much more conservative.
Right.
So we find that the 2 weeks before Christmas, critical period, people. This is when you're going to get dumped or do the dumping. Some people, believe it or not, will actually wait for Christmas. Here's your present. It's been nice knowing you.
Or, I didn't buy you a present, but here's your present. Bye. See ya. Don't want to be ya.
But we find that it is also a time when people that really have their hearts united, this would be a wonderful time to start developing traditions for yourself. Going out and making snow angels together. Or in our case, I guess they'd be dead grass angels.
Yeah, around here.
So we want everybody to please just call in. You can just say that you enjoy the show, or if you have a question for a reading, we're happy to give you one. Or just even say hi.
Yeah.
You'll be entered to win in the drawing.
Yep.
We have the number here.
The number is 1-800-930-2819. That's 800-930-2819.
You know what? Why don't we sweeten the pot a little bit here?
Ooh.
First caller today, you're going to win an email reading from me, which has a retail value of $40. So if you want to be the first one to call in and we see you on the screen, you're going to be the winner of that reading.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oopsie.
Wrong phone.
That's our Christmas carol.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Daryl, tell me, you were going to explain something concerning Christmas and breakups and family. Oh, one thing we didn't cover is when families get a little too much of the fire water in them, and the next thing they're all brawling. And didn't you say that became a grand family tradition?
Oh, yes. Not so much with the immediate family, but the outlaw side of the family, that was pretty typical with them.
Not in-laws, they're outlaws?
Yeah, the outlaw side.
Well, we had our share of that, too. Actually, when I was a kid, that was kind of the fun part.
What, watching the Christmas tree go out the window?
Well, it went out the door, not the window. But it was really funny, now looking back, at how people would overreact. Have you ever noticed this? Anybody out there? People really react to holidays, the stress of holidays.
The alcohol of holidays.
The alcohol of holidays, yeah.
The eggnog.
That's why it's a really good time to make a new tradition for yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe say, you know what, this year we're going to take the kids and go to Disneyland. Or if you, you know, some
I'm
people
thinking
do.
better places to go for Christmas. I'm thinking more like Hawaii.
Well, right. It was just an example. So, Christmas wishes and New Year's dreams. This is a highly charged time of year, intuitively, in terms of readings, where we're winding down a year. We're going to put it to bed and say bye-bye, but we're going to start a new one. Oh, here we go. We have a call. 3 calls.
Actually,
3 minutes. Yeah, well, let's keep our call.
Yep, we'll keep her call and pick her up right after the break.
And from Northern Virginia, you are winning the email reading.
Yes.
So,
all right.
So, Daryl, you got your Christmas shopping done?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's good. I'm a last-minute Charlie myself. That's when
Yeah.
the best deals are, too, I find. Forget the whole Black Friday thing. It just doesn't work or play for me. But boy, that last week, and even sometimes right on Christmas Eve, you can really clean up.
I can remember a few years ago being in, I think it was Kmart at the time, Christmas Eve doing shopping.
Oh, I know. That has been a very important adventure for us,
Yes,
hasn't it? We give the kids money. We tell them, go buy presents for each other. What do? They pool it all together and buy a video game. That makes it much more simple for us.
Yep.
What do you think is the best gift for a lover?
Ooh, that's tough. That's,
Well, we'll have to ponder that for a little bit,
think
won't
about
we?
that one for a minute. So anyway, let's step into our break here, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Come on back. Phone number again is 1-800-930-2819. Okay.
Awaken to your radiant, authentic self. For over 15 years, Soul Purpose Advocate Nancy Monson has been focused on leading change in the lives of those looking to live their true purpose. She is devoted to supporting people and living a soul-directed life every day. Let Nancy help you overcome fear, worry, and doubt. Visit everydayspirituality.com to learn how Nancy can be your Soul Purpose Advocate.
Hi, I'm Tim Darter.
And I'm Steve Kramer.
Join us on Spirit Fire Radio. Discover how to add the mechanics of meditation to your day.
And watch yourself connect in a whole new way. Find the amazing moments in life's routines that often pass us by. Add to your awareness with Spirit Fire Radio.
Tune in each Wednesday at 9 a.m. for your weekly guide to practical mindfulness. And to learn more, visit www.spiritfireradio.com.
The Doctor is in. Tune in to the hit show, The Psychic Love Doctor, with host Deborah Leigh. Deborah's life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. Join Deborah Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific, and for a special broadcast the second Thursday of every month at 11 a.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Tune in to Sheer Alchemy with Leslie Fontaine on TransformationTalkRadio.com and get ready to stir up your passions, remove your blocks, and shift into an entirely new existence. Speaker, teacher, channel, clairvoyant, Leslie Fontaine is a transformation catalyst who channels a powerful energy from source to catapult listeners into living the life they were born to live. Whether it's shifting from scarcity to abundance, from emotional pain into joy, or from illness into health, Leslie will help you step into the true essence and power of all that you are with the help of the Ascended Masters and Archangels. You will not be the same. Visit TransformationTalkRadio.com for show dates and times and LeslieFontaine.com to say yes to explosive abundance.
1230 WBLQ.
If you've just tuned in, you're listening to the Psychic Love Doctor show. Please feel free to check out our website at psychiclovedoctor.com. I also encourage you to contact us at Deborah at psychiclovedoctor.com. That's DEBORAH at psychiclovedoctor.com.
Excellent, Daryl. And by the way, I know on the radio right now you can't see us. However, if you do watch us in our YouTube videos, you'll see that Daryl has his Santa Claus hat on for us today.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the spirit here. What's
and
your
his
problem?
ball is very active, I'll tell you. He's whipping that thing all over the place.
What's your excuse? I'm in the spirit this year. What's your excuse?
I'm pacing myself. Next week I will start the...
All right.
All right. Shall we go to our first call?
Sure. Let's go to Ann from Northern Virginia.
Hello, Ann.
Hello, Deborah. Hi, Daryl. How are you?
Oh, we're good. Great. How are you?
Good. I've always wanted to call on a Friday, and I seem to always miss it. And I was on the computer today, so I guess it was my turn.
Well, this is your day. You've won a reading with me, and I have your email address. I'll be getting in touch with you, and we'll take it from there, okay?
Thank you.
But you are our winner today.
A nice Christmas gift, right?
You'll also be entered in the big drawing, which will happen on New Year's Eve. We will notify a winner who's going to win 12, count them, 12 1-hour live sessions with me, either in the office if you're local, or it will happen over the phone, which would encompass a whole year of 1 hour, 1 hour per month.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, I love it, and I can't wait to have a winner. So please tell us what we can do for you today.
Well, in my lifetime, okay, I was married once, and then it turned, for many different reasons, did not work out, and then he was killed, and I raised a son, and then because I was looking for perfection in all men, because I don't think I had it in my first, I kind of let a lot of things bypass over the years. So I know that I've worked on myself, and I still have to work on myself, as we all do, but I'm wondering if you think in this lifetime I will have a relationship as I get older, because I'm wiser now.
Wow, that's a wonderful question. And as I shuffle the cards and lay them out for you, please accept my condolences over the loss of your husband. I'm sure that had to be an extremely difficult time for you.
I was 26 years old.
Our hearts are with you on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm using a 24-card layout for those of you who are out there and may be interested. And I do teach. I'm just trying to fill up some dead air here as I lay the cards out. And anyone who may be interested, I do teach this. It is a teachable skill, not a gift. But you will find people telling you like crazy that they feel you're gifted. And I just think that it's wonderful for average, everyday people to be able to develop their intuitive insight to such a degree.
Yes.
I've put in over 30 years reading personal prophecy readings, and it's been life-changing for me. It seriously has.
I think once you become more in tuned and more mindful, you do open up your intuition.
Yes, exactly. In fact, our videographer, Lisa, who is filming us right now, she has a 12-year-old daughter who is learning personal prophecy, and I want to tell you, that little girl is awesome. She is she's our resident prodigy at the moment. Well, excellent. As I'm looking at your cards, Ann, I can see that you've had a different set of priorities over the years. And while you feel that it was about perfection, that I guess nobody quite measured up or was comparable to what you needed or wanted in a partner, my perception is that was a time for you to be using different priorities in your life, raising your child, developing who you really are. Many women, and many men too, just have to reach out and grab somebody because, oh my God, the thought of being alone it destroys them. So they'll just latch on to, anybody
Yes.
who's available.
Right.
And you
Yeah.
didn't do that.
And I didn't do that.
No. And a lot of that was intended because you're her own intuitive, and you are highly intuitive, and your intuitiveness was telling you from the heart and gut level that you didn't need to waste time and energy on these, well, men that just were never going to measure up to what you need or desire in terms of a life partner. But I feel that you've now come to a point in your life where you are truly ready for a permanent, well, like a long-term, your lifelong mate. Let's put it that way. And while it seems like this is never going to be a dream realized for you, it's closer than you think. Now, we'll go into this more in depth when I do your email reading.
Sure.
But for right now, I'd like you to know there is somebody out there. And I'll tell you, he is just a dream come true as far as a man is concerned. He's currently right now on his way out of a marriage where he has been deceived and betrayed during that marriage. He's made a huge, decisive change for himself that he's not going to live his life like that. So he is in the process of being transformed to where he can be available for you. And let me tell you, you're going to meet him when you least expect it. I feel this meeting is coming when you don't maybe have your hair done. You're wearing clothes that look like you were painting all night. You know what I mean? Just not the way that you'd like such a meeting to take place. But there he's going to be smack in front of you, and he's going to know it, and you're going to know it. It doesn't matter what you both look like. It's going to be a true heart connection. I feel a year from now you will be well embedded in this relationship, and the two of you are going to laugh telling people how you both met. Could be while you're pinching the melons in the grocery store or running to get some gas, but it's going to be a true love story from beginning to end. And I believe you and this man will be together for the rest of your lives. And I'd like to just leave it there.
I'm glad I did not take the first gentleman. I did not choose the first gentleman when I was younger. I didn't. Like you said, there are those that need a partner, and I felt that I couldn't go there at that time.
Well, and I think that was a very wise decision that you made. You've managed to sidestep many heartbreaking relationships for yourself. Even though, and I can relate to this because there came a point after a very difficult divorce, I got tired of trying to make things work, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, your priorities change.
So that became my period of introspection, and I feel you've been in a very lengthy one. Now you're emerging, you're coming into the world. Now you may have, and I'm going to explore this in your card reading, you may have a door opener relationship. That's an individual who comes along just meant to awaken the woman inside of you, just to explore the many possibilities involved in, coming alive again. And when that happens, you will know that the man directly behind him is going to be your true mate. So you have wonderful cards, Anne. Some of the best.
Thank you so much.
I really feel that you have a resiliency and a tremendous amount of wisdom about life that you may not even realize you've got, but you do.
Thank you so much.
So, Anne, I'm going to be in touch with you yet this weekend about your reading.
And thank you. It was so good to talk to you, and I appreciate you being available to speak.
Oh, I enjoy that so much that you called in, because the first one is like you're breaking the ice.
You're the door opener.
You both have a nice holiday.
Hey, oh, you too. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
And I will be in touch.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I love that. I love when we can see what's coming ahead.
Okay. You want to take our next one while we still got a little bit of time?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go for it.
All right. Let's go to our next caller, Christopher from North Carolina.
Christopher, hello.
Hello, Deborah.
Well, hello.
Well, there
Hey,
you go,
I don't want to take up your time. I know there's a lot of other people out there that could use your time, but I just wanted to let you know that I love your show, and you truly have helped me in my life.
Oh, thank you so much, Daryl.
Yes, I think about you every day, and all the things you've told me in your readings, and it really astounds me on how accurate they are.
Oh, thank you, darling. You're gonna make me cry. Seriously, my heart
Don't
is
cry.
That you would. Do you want a reading, or are you just calling to share your thoughts with us today?
I was just calling to let you know that I love you like a mom.
Oh, how sweet! How sweet!
But
Well,
yep, I'm gonna go now. So let somebody else call in for you, okay?
Go ahead. Wait, we lost them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying I'm gonna go now. So let somebody else call in for you.
Oh,
okay.
Well, thank you so much there, Christopher. We're very happy to hear from you.
And you are entered into the drawing for the big prize today.
Yes, we have your email, and we will be in touch. Keep calling in. You'll be entered more times. I mean, in other shows. But thank you so much. You really touched me today. Thank you. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's nice.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That really means a lot when somebody will take the time to call in like that.
All right, let's go to break. We'll be back in a few minutes, folks.
Naturopathic doctor, founder of the Martha's Vineyard Holistic Retreat, and author of the New York Times bestseller 21 Pounds in 21 Days, Dr. Ronnie DeLuce has helped tens of thousands of people, including celebrities and athletes, with her message of lifestyle change. Now Dr. Ronnie DeLuce wants to help you. You too can be saved. Email Dr. Ronnie DeLuce at info@ronniedeluceonradio.com and visit mtheholisticretreat.com. Dr. Ronnie DeLuce, your partner in wellness. The doctor is in. Tune in to the hit show, The Psychic Love Doctor, with host Deborah Leigh. Deborah's life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. Join Deborah Fridays at 2 p.m. Pacific, and for a special broadcast the second Thursday of every month at 11 a.m. Pacific on TransformationTalkRadio.com.
1230 WBLQ.
Hi, welcome back to the Psychic Love Doctor Show with Deborah Leigh.
And my intuitive co-host, Daryl. I see we have someone waiting in the wings for us, Daryl.
Yes, we do.
Gina from New York City. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, how are you?
We're very good. How are you?
Good, thank you. It's good to hear you. I'm calling about, how do you see, I have two questions, my financial situation and my love life.
Okay. Can you tell us a few details about your situation?
Well, I like to meet someone, and I haven't dated, so I just would like to know if there's someone around.
And financially, are you in a tight spot, or would you just like to have more security?
Right. I like to know what else is there for me.
Okay. You're looking for a light relationship and where your finances are going to be at, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Two very important
questions. Two very important questions. I would be asking those questions about every day.
Well, it's been a while. I have not had I broke up with someone 3 years ago, so I feel like I'm ready, but I haven't met anyone.
Well, there's nothing wrong with taking a break sometimes, just to
Well, it helps
Yeah.
for the universe to become aligned with us, and so that the right people will evolve to the right level of their own, growth and maturity, so that they will be able to connect with us.
Yeah. It also lets you regrow yourself, too, to be a better person sometimes.
I agree, and I also think we all need to take time to process after a relationship ends, regardless of whether you're the one who ends it or the other individual does. There's a time we have to find some closure, and a lot of times people will dash right into the next relationship without even taking a breath, or they've lined up the next one where, Gina, I don't see anything like that for you, but I do feel that relationships have left you feeling, well, I'm trying to find the right word for it, unfulfilled, where it's almost as if you've had to adapt to another individual rather than the two of you being able to stand on equal ground with each other. And what I'm seeing is, I see definitely an opportunity for you to meet somebody who's going to be very influential and very much a part of your emotional landscape in your life within the next few months. I'm seeing June to be a very important time for you. What I feel is this is a relationship that's going to develop either through emails and also telephone calls. So I shouldn't say either. It's going to be through communication. And this is somebody that is very much going to fall in love with you in terms of your personality and your nature. And while there's a lot of negatives attached to, say, internet relationships, I feel that when the people are real, when they act from an honest heart, this is a wonderful way to get to know somebody. As, for instance, Daryl. I knew you through your heart and soul, through the cards, long before you came along.
Oh, I know.
And as for Gina, this is what I'm feeling for her. This is somebody out there right now who's feeling the very same thing, Gina, that where you are at. The same thoughts and feelings. Wondering, is there going to be someone I can share my life with? And the two of you are going to, it's going to be like peanut butter and jelly. I don't know how else to say it. But
are you my jelly and my jelly roll?
Lots of love and laughter and lightness and a connection intellectually, spiritually, and definitely sexually. This is going to be an on-fire type of relationship. Truly the stuff that I feel she's been manifesting for herself. So in terms of, also in terms of financial for you, I feel that you should try to focus in this new year on saving more and spending less. I know there's going to be things that will be coming up that are unexpected it's just a part of our lives. Something goes on the blink, we have to lay out an expenditure of sometimes a lot of dollars and cents. So for you, though, I feel that this lady's got the stuff to be a tremendous money maker. You have other avenues that you can explore in terms of your work. This is going to be a big year for you, Gina. 2016 is going to be the year I feel that you truly are ready to spread your wings and embrace nothing but great things in this year. And you're bringing up something that I wanted to mention as we get close to the new year, where we all like to make our New Year resolutions. Mine last year was to be more honest this year, even if it was going to be difficult to tell people how I truly felt. And there were times I missed the mark, but there were a lot more times that I actually was that honest. This year, as I approach the new year, I'm going into the new year saying, I'm going to do things even if I'm afraid. So I feel that desire, when desire is greater than fear, there isn't anything we can't do. You have tremendous potential. I feel there's an idea that you're toying with, Gina. You should explore this. It's got huge dollar signs around it in your reading. So,
Nice.
Daryl, is there anything you might add? I know you often throw in a different perspective here. I'm seeing the ex-boyfriend here.
Yeah,
the ex.
I see that.
This partner, I should say, the ex-partner here, is actually feeling very sorry that this relationship has ended.
Yep.
But I can't say they're looking for another chance, another go at it. No,
they're not. I was kind of curious. What's this King of Diamonds sitting down here by it coming up with?
What you see down here, I feel this is pertaining to another man that she knows within the periphery of her social sphere.
Okay.
And this is somebody who, for some reason, is able to rouse some really envious and jealous type of feelings toward him, about him. And I feel that he has to do with the past.
Okay.
So, Gina, I want you to know you're entered into our big drawing for having called in. And if you do win, this will involve 12 or once a month. I will get in touch with you and we would do a 1-hour phone session completely free of charge. And we'll do a lot of intuitive coaching and counseling and basically navigating. Because this method is extremely good at navigating our lives into the future.
Yeah.
Great. Well, this is my year. I know it's going to be my year, and my 2016. And I want to thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. We're delighted to hear from you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She's got great cards, too.
Yeah. Let's go to our next caller here real quick since we still have some time. Let's go to Jen.
Okay.
From Norfolk, Virginia.
Jen, hi.
Hi, John. Hi, Daryl.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay? I'm driving, so I just want to, but I've got my earbuds in, so I'm driving safely. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Well, I have a question. One is both, I have two questions. One is personal, and then one is professional. Okay. So my professional question is I'm in the midst of hiring another assistant, and I'm down to 2 people to choose. One currently works in the same company, so she would be a hire from within, and she would need some training and coaching, but I know that she would do a great job. And she's looking for an opportunity, and she's really excited about the opportunity to work with me. The other one is someone I've worked with in the past, and she's extremely excellent at what she does. I know that she would do an excellent job. She would be the kind of person that, if I left her to complete a project, it would happen flawlessly, and I could literally walk away from it and not have to worry about anything. So they're both pretty strong candidates. I guess I just want to know that if I go with a second candidate, what will that mean for the first one? Like, is she just going to be so disappointed that she ends up leaving the company? Like, I for whatever reason, I am concerned about that. I don't want her to lose her, morale and feel defeated because, I think she would do a good job as well, but there's only one position available, so I have to kind of choose. And I also want to make sure that I'm choosing the right person. So.
Thank you so much for calling in with this particular question, because personal prophecy really helps us make solid decisions when it comes to work matters, professional relationships, that sort of thing. Now, Jen, bear with me now because we're going to be going to break in the middle of your reading. But I want to tell you that I really think that your own intuitive instinct is right on target, that you should hire the one outside of the company. The one in the company already is showing that she has thoughts of looking down the road towards something else, and it wouldn't have anything to do with your decision to hire the other lady, the other girl. Okay. She's already facing her own future, and she will be eventually leaving anyway. So I think you would be shooting yourself in the foot by going with her. Okay, but the other one The other one is going to meet and exceed all of your expectations. I think she's going to be a fantastic performer, and that's why I think you've nailed it as far as
nailed it.
as far as your instincts. Yes. So,
okay, good. Oh, that makes me feel so much better then, because that was really worrying me all day today. So I'm glad that I called in.
Yeah, even here at the Healing Fountain, we use the cards for hiring reasons to find out what's really going on with the people that are being looked at for potential career, placement with us in the office. Now, we're going to have to run to break here, Jen, but hold on to your second question and we'll come back, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
All right, hang on. Let's go to break here. You listen to the Psychic Love Doctor show with Deborah, Leigh, and Daryl.
Yes.
Be right back.
Are you ready to thread your life with intuition? Intuit Apparel can help you do just that. This is not just about a piece of clothing. This is about a movement, an awakening, and staying centered in life. Your life. Intuitive and host of the radio show Get Into It, Lynn Brown, was given this image with the intention of a clothing line designed to represent the essence of life itself. Visit intuitapparel.com now and wear your intuition with pride.
What are vibes? We often use this word, but did you know vibes can actually be useful and help solve our everyday challenges? Embark on an exciting learning journey with Caitlin Keat, 11-time Visionary Award winner, specialist in vibrational energy, and the creator of Vibes Up. Join Caitlin as she takes you through the world of vibrational therapy and energy healing, with natural solutions for a modern world. Visit vibesup.com to learn more today.
Living Kabbalah. Experience the fruits of the tree of life. In this 10-month Ascension program, Kabbalah unlocks the potential of your own divine nature to know and accomplish your unique purpose in life. Get ready for real and lasting change.
Enroll now for this 10-month Ascension program starting January 30th through 31st. Visit 10thhouse.org. That's 10thhouse.org today to learn more.
A word of caution, if you prefer the status quo and you are not interested in improving every aspect of your life, this book will trigger the shift out of you. The Truth is Funny, Shift Happens is available now. Author Colette Steffen brings the powerful knowledge and life-changing energy and empowerment from the radio airwaves to the pages of her new book. To get your copy in paperback or ebook, visit thetruthisfunny.com today.
1230 WBLQ.
Oh my God, I can't wait for break.
Welcome back to the Psychic Love Doctor show with Deborah, Leigh, and Daryl.
Yes, and let's get back to Jen now. Jen, I hope you're still with us.
Yes, I am. So my second question is about the guy that I am off again, on again with, and this time we are off again. And at this point, he's not even communicating with me. I think he may have even blocked me. Who knows? But he's not replying or responding. And I'm really concerned because obviously it's Christmas time, and I was hoping that we at least would be communicating or spending some time together this Christmas, because we really didn't get to spend really any time together last Christmas. So I'm wondering if this is really the end, if this is it, and I should just plan on going into the new year ready for a complete change, and he's just definitely not going to be in my life anymore in that way, or if he again is just kind of hiding and doing the thing that he usually does. It seems like every time that I do try to talk about how I'm feeling, about our situation, this is what he does. He just hides. So do I just allow him to, again, take that time away and just, not that I would wait for him, but just like let him do what he needs to do? Or is that it? I guess I just want to know if this is the end.
I'm really glad also that you brought this question to the show today, because a lot of people out there are going through these same kind of on-again and off-again relationships, which actually becomes, it seems as if it becomes the platform of the whole relationship. And part of that is because the ups and downs, the ins and outs, it tends to generate a lot of passion on both sides. You come together, you are like spontaneous combustion, and then pretty soon you both have to retreat to your corners to kind of cool off a little. But I gotta tell you, I've read about on your situation before. I remember that you've called in. He can't. He tries to walk away. He can't, Jen. You do something to him on a core level in terms of making him feel worthy and good and happy. You just bring so much to him in so many ways, and he tries to walk away, but he's weak to his feelings for you. I can't honestly say the man is madly in love, but there is such an incredible attraction here. It's as if it's like a moth that can't stay away from the flame. I want you to know you're going to hear from him. Hopefully he's not listening. If he's out there listening, he should walk away right now, because we don't want him to disturb the insight that I'm about to share with you. But I do feel you're going to hear from him really soon. I do. He doesn't even understand why these things. One thing is, the expectations, I think, on your side tend to be rather high. And
of course.
Yes, and why shouldn't you have high expectations? But he's a guy that, with what I feel from him is that his nature is he would just like to, Daryl,
just have some fun.
Have some fun, enjoy you, and not have to try to solve all of the world's ills in the session that you're sitting, you're in together, if you know what I mean. You're high maintenance on many levels for him, and I know he's high maintenance for you too. But there is, I feel, going to come a point where you guys are going to really be able to find a way to not have to do the on and off thing all the time.
It's exhausting, yeah.
I think if you just, for now, go on with your life, try to find some joy for yourself in the holidays. I see from your cards that you have many male admirers that would love to
I see him.
Dance with her, take her out on a nice evening. It wouldn't hurt to explore some different romantic possibilities.
You're right about that.
But I feel that the two of you will be communicating, and once again, on again, around the first of the year, if not sooner. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
And like I said, you have many other opportunities, but it's a choice you have to make. So, thanks,
right.
Jen. Please call in again, and you have been entered now in the drawing for the 12 one-hour free sessions that will take you through 2016. So thank you.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much. You too have a great night.
Yes, and happy holidays to you, hon.
Happy holidays. Talk to you two again soon. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Well, I like when we get some really good provocative questions like that, so we can explore their possibilities for our callers.
Right.
And when they come in with something that's more literal like this, rather than the long range, is there someone for me? Yes, we can. You were in my cards for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really have a handle on who exactly you were, but I knew you were coming, and you kept coming, and coming and coming and coming.
And going.
Yeah. Well, you never veered off the path toward, our paths intersecting. been a heck of a week, everybody, hasn't it?
Never changed the course. No.
Never. So, and as for Jen, she's very typical of a lot of our audience who have these confusing relationships.
Right.
You can't quite let go, but you can't quite get it on solid ground either.
Right.
And?
And
Well, you look like you had something to add.
No, I didn't have anything to add there. So, as a quick recap of the day,
Yes.
we have 7 times of the year that are notorious for breakups.
And Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas
2
is
weeks
one of
before
them.
Christmas is one of them, which we're in that time frame right now.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought this up. And then another interesting fact we found in our research today is that January 4th is the most lucrative day for divorce lawyers because all kinds of divorce filings come in on that day, which makes me wonder, what on earth happened as these people are bringing in the new year?
Well, let's see. You had Christmas in there. You had New Year's in there. Oh, my. It could have been the wrong guy, wrong girl kissing, or...
Oh, that mistletoe will get you every time, won't it?
Could have gave the wrong present to somebody. Could have gave the girlfriend the present that was supposed to go to the wife, and the wife got the girlfriend's present.
Well, there you go. And you know, you can only live a double life like that so long.
Yes.
You're going to get caught.
Yes, you
You
are.
are. So that's wonderful that you brought that up. I'm really glad that we were able to connect with so many today.
Really?
Please know, everybody, that the Christmas Wishes and New Year's Dreams promotion will be going on till New Year's. So next Friday we'll be here, and we've got 2 special guests for you. One will be our regular resident Pamela Hopkins. Will be popping in at the top of the hour. And at the bottom of the hour, we have Faith Johnston, who is my personal favorite tarot card reader. She will be coming to us from San Antonio, Texas, and she will be giving you readings on the air also.
Right.
And everyone who calls in, whether it's just to make a comment like Christopher did today, and also if you call in for a reading, you're going to be entered in that big drawing for 12 one-hour sessions live with me, either via the phone or right here in in our Virginia Beach Healing Fountain office. And Daryl, app time for you.
Yes. We have an app out there, folks. It's go to your app store. It's called the Psychic Love Doctor. It's free. It's very, very, very accurate. It may tell you a lot of things you might not want to hear, but you're going to hear them anyway. And they were meant to be there at the time. But it's a great thing to have.
And it's nice, isn't it, to know that you can turn to a source for insight that isn't going to just pump sunshine up your skirt. That you're going to get the real deal. Speaking of the real deal, this is a copy of my book, which was published in London, England, called The Message, Your Secrets in the Cards. It actually contains the lessons for this method. If you happen to learn well from a book, I'd recommend that you pick up a copy. It's available at any and all online booksellers. And you don't have to get a new one. There's a lot of used ones out there. Go green. We love it. Share the book with others. It's a wonderful way to be the hit of every party you go to. And it's a good way to find out who the next man or woman in your life is going to be.
Yes, it is.
So I guess we want to close with a great big thank you, and it's been a heck of a week. Let's all go relax, go to happy hour, go home. Let's just really enjoy the weekend.
And the famous words of your grandmother?
Famous words of my grandmother were, or are, I should say, because they're everlasting. To dream is to believe, and once you believe, all things are possible. Thank you so much, Daryl.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Brian.
All right, everybody have a great week. We'll talk to you all next week.
You've been listening to The Psychic Love Doctor with host Deborah Leigh. Deborah has been practicing, teaching, and perfecting the personal prophecy card reading method for 20 plus years. This life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. This inspiring show will help you never feel helpless in life or love ever again. To learn more about Deborah, visit www.psychiclovedoctor.com.